Hey, what's up, travel fam? Welcome back to Triple Level Travel. Today, we're tackling New York City, the iconic city that gave us Broadway dreams, skyscrapers that touch the clouds, and pizza slices bigger than your ambitions. Challenge accepted. Can you enjoy NYC with just $1,000? What if you level up to $3,000? And if you're going all out VIP, no budget at all, how wild can it get? Grab your Metro card or call your chauffeur because we're diving into 3 epic ways to conquer the Big Apple. Level 1, NYC on a budget, $1,000, 3 days. First up, Budget Warriors. You've got $1,000 to conquer the Big Apple without sacrificing flavor, fun, or dignity. If you're flying in from Washington, D.C. or Philly, round trip on Spirit Airlines costs about $150, and no, legroom is not included. Prefer to ride in with snacks and Wi-Fi? Grab a megabus from Boston or Baltimore for just $40, cheaper than that oat milk monstrosity your friend calls coffee. Once you land, AirTrain plus Subway gets you to the city for $10.75, complete with your first real lesson in personal space. Spoiler, there is none. Your humble abode? The HINYC Hostel on Amsterdam Avenue, clocking in at $65 per night. It's safe, social, clean, and comes with free character development via bunk beds. 3 nights equals $195 and the rest of your budget? That's where the magic happens. Day 1. Kick things off with a life-changing bagel from Absolute Bagels, $6, then stroll the High Line, free, scenic, and Instagram ready. Cruise through Chelsea Market, grab a snack or quirky soda, $8, and head to Joe's Pizza for a $4 slice so greasy it reflects your life choices back at you. Get your mind bent at the Museum of Illusions, $27, where walls move and your camera roll explodes. Swing by Times Square for chaos and a $15 I Love New York tea. Then eat your feelings at GN Famous Foods, $12, home of fiery noodles and even hotter regrets. Cap off your first night at Madame Tussauds, $47, where wax celebrities have better skin than you. Day 1 total, $119. Day 2, start strong with a classic Bodega BEC, $5. If someone calls you boss, congrats, you've been officially welcomed to NYC. Then hit the Met Museum, $10 donation, for centuries of art and judgmental stares from marble statues. Head to the top of the rock, $43, for skyline views that scream, I'm doing NYC right. Lunch? Halal guys, $10, a plate so big it has its own zip code. Cruise Central Park on a rented bike, $20. And live your rom-com fantasy, cue wind in your hair. Dinner is private booth ramen at Ichiran, $18, and vintage shopping at Brooklyn Flea, $20, rounds things out. But wait, you're not done. You've still got cash for a Broadway show, $120. Rear mezzanine, sure. Front row vibes, absolutely. Day 2, total, $246. Day 3, ease into the final stretch with a croissant and coffee, $3, and a sunrise walk across the Brooklyn Bridge. Free and beautiful, like unsolicited praise. Get that iconic Dumbo photo, then grab a hot dog and pretzel from a street cart, $10. Take the Staten Island ferry for Statue of Liberty views at exactly $0. Head to Queens for the Museum of the Moving Image, $20, where you'll geek out over vintage cameras and movie memorabilia. Dinner? A no-brainer. Katz's Delicatessen, $15, where the sandwiches are bigger than your budget anxiety. Wrap it up with a final souvenir hunt at Artisan Fleas, $25, and use your last dollars on a Circle Line cruise, $35, for golden hour views that feel straight out of a movie. Day 3, total, $108. Total spend, flights, $150, lodging, $195, megabus, $40, transport, $10.75. Day 1 total, $119. Day 2 total, $246. Day 3 total, $108. Equal $868.75. Budget survived, camera roll packed. Regrets? Never heard of her. Level 2, level up NYC, $3,000, 3 days. Stepping it up now. This isn't your ramen and Subway trip. With $3,000 to play with, we're flying into NYC in comfort, not survival mode. JetBlue from Atlanta or Orlando, $400, gets you there with legroom, snacks, and no mystery fees. Once you land, your private car transfer, $75 is waiting, because dragging a suitcase through a subway tunnel isn't very leveled up. You're checking into Arlo Soho, where rooms are sleek, the rooftop is lit, and $250 per night buys you 3 nights of boutique bliss surrounded by fashion and flavor. The vibe? Understated luxury with a side of Am I Famous Now? Day 1. Kick off your first morning at Le Pain Quotidien in Bryant Park. $20. Avocado toast and cappuccino in hand while watching New Yorkers panic commute like it's a competitive sport. Next up, ride the elevator to the clouds at Summit One Vanderbilt, $45. A mirrored wonderland with insane views and more selfie potential than your last vacation combined. Then comes your helicopter tour, $225. Soaring past Lady Liberty and Central Park like you're shooting a Netflix intro. Lunch is calling, and it's pasta time at Lilia in Brooklyn, $50, where hand-rolled noodles flirt with perfection. Fully carbed up, hit Zara and Uniqlo in Soho for a $250 shopping spree, because looking sharp in NYC is part of the experience. Wrap the night at Keen's Steakhouse, $150. A historic meat temple where presidents dined and the mutton chop deserves a moment of silence. Day 1, total, $740. Day 2, brunch at Buvette, $25. Feels like a Parisian escape, minus the jet lag, and with way better coffee. Then, go highbrow with a private tour of MoMA, $100, where even the weird red dot paintings suddenly make sense. Lunch? Sushi Na's $200 on the Upper East Side, where every bite feels like edible jewelry. Then sip champagne at the Plaza Hotel, $40, pretending you're in a rom-com montage. In the evening, grab your front row Hamilton tickets, $400, so close you can see every sweat bead during my shot. After the final bow, dinner is an art form at 11 Madison Park, $365, where vegetables taste like luxury and every course feels like a plot twist. Day 2, total, $1,130. Day 3, final day vibes start strong with sunrise over the Brooklyn Bridge, followed by perfect pastries and single origin coffee at Devotion in Brooklyn, $10. Spend the morning immersed in American art at the Whitney Museum, $30. Then swing through Chelsea for a private gallery tour, $100, aka classy bragging rights. Lunch hits scenic heights at Celestine in Dumbo, $75, where the food is Mediterranean magic and the skyline view steals the spotlight. Afterward, check into Sojo Spa Club, $100, to soak, steam, and forget your real life exists. Finish the trip with a final toast at Manhattan, $150, where your table floats above the city and every bite says, "I've made it!" Day 3 total, $465. Total spend, flights, $400, lodging, $750, food, $1,085, activities, $1,000, shopping, $250, transport, $75, equals $3,560. Slightly over budget, thoroughly unforgettable. Level 3 NYC Millionaire Edition, no budget limit, 3 days. Time to go full millionaire mode, where your itinerary is silk-lined and your wallet gets more cardio than you do. You're flying in first class on Delta One from Los Angeles or San Francisco, $2,000, with lie flat seats, chef-designed meals, and towels so warm they feel like therapy. A private chauffeur in a black Escalade, $200, whisks you straight from JFK to your plush suite at the Langham on 5th Avenue, $1,000 per night, where the bed has more thread count than your entire wardrobe, and the bathtub comes with skyline views and quiet judgment. Day 1 begins with caviar omelets at the Mark restaurant, $150, because scrambled eggs are for commoners. Next, you're soaring over Manhattan in a private helicopter tour with champagne, $1,200, waving down at the crowds like you're auditioning for your own HBO show. Lunch is Resdora's truffle pasta, $100, followed by a $2,000 shopping spree at Bergdorf Goodman, where you don't browse, you point. For dinner, Masa, $500, delivers a sushi experience so elite, even the wasabi has a resume. Nightcap, PDT Speakeasy, $50, entered through a phone booth in a hot dog shop. Because sometimes rich people just want to slum it, ironically. Day 1, total, $4,000. Day 2 starts with breakfast at Tiffany's Blue Box Cafe, $150, where the only thing shinier than the silverware is your credit card. Then, it's anchors away on a private yacht, cruise around Manhattan, $2,500, complete with bubbly, bespoke appetizers and 0 other passengers to ruin your vibe. Le Bernardin, $250, serves seafood so perfect you'll question everything you've ever eaten. Your afternoon is booked at the Peninsula Spa, $500, followed by a private Met Museum tour, $250, where you and a curator have the place all to yourselves. Dinner at Per Se, $450, wraps the day with edible masterpieces, and no, you may not lick the plate. Day 2, total, $4,100. Day 3 starts at Sadel's Soho, $100, where you casually sip mimosas next to a table of influencers pretending not to notice you. Then, it's off to get measured for a custom Tom Ford suit, $2,000. Tailoring so precise, it knows your secrets. Afterwards, you're bling hunting in the Diamond District with Lorraine Schwartz, $2,500, where the diamonds sparkle almost as much as your ego. Toast it all at Overstory Rooftop, $300, with rare whiskey and skyline views. Then close it out at 11 Madison Park, $450, where the tasting menu feels like Broadway in edible form. Day 3 total, $5,350. Total spend, flights, $2,000, lodging, $3,000, food, $2,150, activities, $4,800, shopping, $6,500, transport, $400, equal $18,850. Wallet empty, soul full, bragging rights eternal. And that's a wrap on 3 incredible ways to experience New York City. Whether you're stretching every dollar, leveling up for extra comfort, or going all out on a VIP adventure, NYC has something unforgettable for every budget. Now, it's your turn. Are you the savvy budget traveler, the stylish explorer, or the all-out luxury VIP? Let me know in the comments. And if you're wondering where we're headed next, stay tuned, because the next city is just as iconic, and you won't want to miss it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you're ready for the next adventure.